Hello, everyone, and welcome to Late Night Football. Welcome to match day 2 of the Trivia competition. And we already see a few people are really excited. But it's good. We had a great match day 1. If in case you missed it, you can check it out on YouTube and on Facebook. Please follow the links to the channel. They are in the video below, so you can just find links to that. We have a playlist set up for the competition, so you can see that one where Helen and Mike beat Andrea and Dale in the first match day. And now we are at match day 2 and the first match of Group B. So very excited. And our teams here today. First team, welcome Margaret and Farhan. Margaret, your first time on the show. It's really great to have you. And yes. Yes, and yes, you're very excited, so that's good. We need that enthusiasm, obviously. And then we got Farhan, who's back on the show. You've probably seen him on quite a few episodes for match reactions. He was part of the trivia competition last year as well, but I thought he was one of the favorites until he, lost in the first round. But hopefully this year he will do better. And I'm really excited to have you back again, Farhan.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Yes.
I
Yes,
have
yes, yes.
I have Star Wars music in the background. It's probably not playing, but basically right now Darth Vader is playing, and I'm trying to set the tone for how this is gonna go.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, just so
Just
you know,
kidding,
Darth
just
Vader
kidding.
does lose in the end. So I mean, the movies. So
You get the point.
also,
You get the point, nonetheless. But yeah,
yes. But anyway, and also first timers on the show, we've got Will and Meena joining us. Will and Meena, welcome to the show, and it's great to have you. And yeah, we're looking forward to this game. It's going to be really exciting, and hopefully, it's going to be a really close one. So tonight's topic is the Europa League. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to open my trusted PowerPoint presentation, which again I've forgotten to do that. So let's do it now. All right, so here we go. I'm going to open my screen. Uh, Okay, it's a little bit weird, but let's try this again. So yes, there we go. Now we've got it. So here we go. Today's competition, Farhan Margaret against Meena and Will. A little bit of a really bad Photoshop job there, but nonetheless, we got that. And today's competition is obviously the UEFA Europa League. So we're going to begin with a coin toss. That's what we're going to do to start to kick things off. And after the coin toss, the winner of the coin toss can decide whether they wish to start or whether they wish to follow. And then we'll do the rounds. And as we go through each round, I'll explain how the format works for each round because it's a little bit different. So before we begin, I will close the screen and I will actually share my coin flip screen. So because Farhan and Margaret, you guys were sort of number one out of the draw, so you get to pick. You get to choose heads or tails. So let's go to the flip. So what do you, either one of you can shout it out. Do you want heads or tails?
Mario, what do you think?
heads.
Yeah, I think heads. Yeah.
Heads. All right, let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna flip it.
Oh, there you're at.
And as you can see right here, is it heads? Is it tails? It is heads. All right,
Heads.
so yes, it is heads.
I
So
think we should play.
you guys want to start off?
I think
Yeah,
we should play. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's
All
go
right.
for it. Farhan, you and me.
Yes, let's
All
go,
right.
Margaret.
All right. Awesome. So round one is basically what's happening here? Yes, round one is pick your tournament. So basically, you pick between these four boxes. Each of them have questions related to tournaments from those particular years. There's four questions for each box, and you have to answer all four questions. You cannot. That's not as a team. The individual person has to answer as the all four questions. You cannot confer with your partner. No prompting, no cheating, please. And for each correct answer, you get 10 points. And for every incorrect answer, you don't lose any points. There is no passing, obviously, and we'll tally the points at the end. So does that make sense? Is that understandable? So while I get my notebook because I forgot to get that, Margaret and Farhan, you guys can decide who wants to go first among the two of you. So really quickly.
Um, Margaret, how you feeling? I don't
I
mind
think
going first.
Farhan, you should go first.
Okay, cool. Do we
Yes.
choose the tournament, Rohit?
Yeah, you can choose whichever box you prefer.
Um, let's go 2016, 2020.
All right. So
I think that's where
2016.
my memory
See that?
serves
See
me the best.
that's the logical one to choose, right? You start with the nearest one, and yet last year and then
Yeah, yeah.
yesterday the people chose the oldest ones first. So anyway, looks like there's a bit more strategy to this one. All right, 2016 to 2020. Here we go. All right. So first question on the board for you: which team won the Europa League in 2017? Was it Manchester United, Chelsea, Sevilla, or Inter Milan?
Oof.
We can't confer, or we
No,
can?
no, you cannot. Not
You
for this.
cannot.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it 2016, 2017? Has it been 4 years? I'm gonna say Manchester United.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, Rohit.
Yes. It's surprising you had to think about that when you got that jersey on, but it is correct. It is Manchester United who won it in 2017. So
And the last trophy they won.
yes, well, yes. Thank you for that, Will. Yes,
Thank
that
you
is
for that
correct.
fun fact, Will. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. All right. But 10 points. You're on the board, Farhan. So well done. Here's your second question. Who did Sevilla beat in 2016 to win the Europa League? Was it Athletic Bilbao, Braga, Liverpool, or Ajax?
Is this still me or
Yes,
Margaret?
it's still you. This is you. This all
Okay.
4 questions are for you.
Okay, got you.
Hmm.
I think it was Ajax.
Is that your
No.
final answer?
No, sorry, I take that back. I'm gonna say Liverpool.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. Yeah.
Liverpool. All right. To take it to 20 points, Farhan picked Liverpool, and that is correct. It is Liverpool. So that's a severe beat. So Farhan is on a bit of a roll here. 20 points. And well done. Well done, Farhan. All right. Question number 3. To make it 3 out of 3. The 2019 final was the first one to feature both teams from the same city. Which one was it? Which city are we talking about? Was it Madrid, London, Paris, or Manchester?
Oh, it's London.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, yeah.
London. To take it to 30 points, London it is, and it is the correct answer. London it is. Arsenal and Chelsea, those are the 2 teams that participated in that one. So 3 out of 3, fine, you're doing really well. And you started off really well. So here's your final one for a clean sweep, 4 out of 4. Here you go. Following the rescheduling of the competition due to COVID-19 in 2020, which country hosted the knockout round games from the quarterfinal onwards? Right? So was it England, Spain, Germany, or Italy?
Hmm. Oof. I think it was Spain.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. I'm gonna say
Spain. To make it 4 out of 4, Farhan picked Spain, and unfortunately, that is not the correct answer. So the streak ends
Oh,
there.
good try, Farhan. Good
Thanks,
Yes,
try.
Mark.
it is Germany who hosted the rest games. So 30 points to Farhan, but you know we've still got 3 more boxes to go.
Can we can we send it to VAR to confirm if that's correct, or is
you can do a Wikipedia search if you want to. Yeah, I mean,
no?
yeah, right. Anyway.
Yes, VAR.
Yes. But well, that's 30 points on the board for your fans. So well done, 3 out of 4. Not bad at all. Very well done. Will and Meena, it's now your turn to pick a box. Either one of you can pick one. So whoever wants to go first.
How about you go first, Will?
Okay.
Right. Which box would you like to pick?
I'm going to go way back. The first one.
2001 to 2005. All right. Awesome. Okay. So here we go.
You're the
2001
man,
2000.
Will.
Yes.
Take it back.
Yes.
No, it's just I'm old.
Well, challenging yourself a little bit. All right, so here we go. 2001 to 2005. First question up. Which team won the Europa League in 2003? Was it Valencia, Porto, Sevilla, or CSKA Moscow?
Sevilla.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Sevilla to get on the board, 10 points. And unfortunately, that is not correct. It wasn't Sevilla who won it in 2003. It was Porto who won it in 2003. No worries, no worries. There's still 3 questions to catch up to Farhan. So, sorry, Meena?
I said good try.
Yes, yes,
I'm trying
definitely.
to
See,
be a
that's called being a
supportive
good teammate. Yeah, that's called being a good teammate, supporting your teammate. Yes. All right, question number 2. Who was the top scorer in the 2004-2005 season of the Europa League? Was it Alan Shearer, David Villa, Patrick Kluivert, or Kakao?
2004, 2005. I'm going to say David Villa.
Is that your final answer?
No.
You had so much confidence.
Yeah. I'm just doing the math in my head. Because he wouldn't have been in that tournament that year. 2004, 2005. Well, let's go with Shearer.
Alan Shearer, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Well, David Villa did actually play in the 2004-2005 season, but you are correct. Alan Shearer was the top scorer in the
Ah,
2004-2005.
Well,
Yay.
wouldn't Valencia have been in Champions League the next in
They, but they
2004,
dropped
2005?
down. They did drop down back to the Europa League.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah, okay, gotcha.
yeah, but nonetheless, that is correct though for 10 points, Alan Shearer, and you're now on the board. So well done. So here's question number 3. The 2002-2003 edition of the Europa League was the first to feature which of these? A one-off final, a group stage before knockout rounds, silver goal rule in extra time, or all of the above?
Hmm. I'm gonna say all of the above.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
All of the above, and unfortunately that is not, oh, sorry, not correct. It is actually silver goal rule in extra time. The group, yes, that is what was the first one to feature. One-off final was introduced much earlier, and group stages came a little bit later on, but the silver goal rule was first introduced. All right, question number 4. Here we go. Still one more question to go. Who won the Europa League in their own stadium in 2002? Was it Borussia Dortmund, Liverpool, Valencia, or Feyenoord?
I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go with my heart. Liverpool.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Liverpool did win the Europa League, but not in that year. It is actually Feyenoord who won the UEFA Cup in their own
Feyenoord.
stadium.
That
So
was my second choice, but anyway. Yeah.
I actually
sometimes the
thought
second
Feyenoord
choice
was a
is
made-up team.
Yeah.
Like,
Where
that's
no
our
is
Feyenoord.
mistake.
Feyenoord?
Feyenoord Rotterdam. They're based in Rotterdam. And
Ah,
Rotterdam hosted
Right.
the UEFA Cup final.
hmm.
But nonetheless, 10 points on the board. So a little bit of an early lead halfway through round 1 for Farhan and Margaret. So well done, guys. But we still got 2 more boxes to go and still a lot of time to catch up. So Margaret, you get to pick which one do you prefer? Do you prefer 2006 to 2010 or 2011 to 2015?
I would like 2011 to 2015, please, for 50.
Well, that's not, we're not that competition. That might be gimmick
Oh,
infringement. I'm not sure. But anyway, 2011 to 2015. Here we go. Right. So first question. Which team won the Europa League in 2013? Was it Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, or Manchester United?
I know that Sevilla won a lot of them, and I'm wearing a Spanish shirt today, so I'm going to say, what is Sevilla?
What is Sevilla? Well, I'll tell you what is Sevilla. They're not the winners of the 2013 Europa League. That's not what they are. It is actually Chelsea who won it in
Ugh.
2013.
Oh.
So no points there, but nonetheless, points for confidence. Not the ones that count, but Anyway, question number 2. Which player won back-to-back top scorer awards in 2011 and 2012? Was it Sergio Aguero, Radamel Falcao, Fernando Llorente, or Christian Huntelaar?
Huh. Going again with my Spanish answer, I'm going to say, who is Sergio?
Sergio Aguero.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Sergio Aguero. Well, again, who is not Sergio Aguero? He's not the back-to-back top scorer awards in 2011 and 2012. It's actually Radamel Falcao. That was his
Oh.
prime as a player, and he won back-to-back top scorer awards in 2011 and 2012. But nonetheless, 2 more questions still to go, and
so
a chance
Margaret,
to.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you,
job. Good
Farhan.
job.
Oh,
Even
you
though we're
got 2
not on
more.
the same team. Good job.
Thank you, Meena.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
we a lot of very collaborative and supportive opposition in this game. So it unfortunately doesn't help with the viewership, but and that's fine.
It's the thought that counts, okay? That's all.
Yes, yes. Anyway, question number 3. Chelsea and Sevilla both beat the same team in 2013 and 2015 to win the Europa League. Who were they? Was it Shakhtar Donetsk, Liverpool, Benfica, or Athletic Bilbao?
In honor of Will, who loves Liverpool, I'm going to say, not that, because I'm getting a hint.
Who's hinting? Who's cheating?
Oh no, nobody's.
Is that cheating? It was just an emotional reaction.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
So I'm going to change my answer to another Spanish team because that's my theme today. And
Yeah.
I'm going to say, was it Atletico Bilbao?
Athletic Bilbao for 10 points. And what I've got to say, Margaret, is you should probably get off the Spain theme because that is not the correct answer either. It is actually Benfica, who they beat in
Wow.
2014 and 2015.
Oh,
to
I
win
felt
the
like that was
Europa
close. Yeah.
League. Yes, close. Yes, very close. But
Portugal.
Iberian teams, both of them in the Iberian region, but because Benfica are based in Portugal, but yeah, no, not there yet. All right, final question to get on the board. Here is question number 4. The 2014-15 season of the Europa League was the first to feature which of these? Vanishing spray, goal line technology, additional assistant referees, or as we know them as touchline refs, or all of the above.
Huh. The last answer was not all of the above, which
Mhm.
makes me wonder if you would put this one in as an all of the above. But you know what? I love the vanishing spray. I think that stuff is magical. I would like to have it at home for minor injuries or major injuries. Like just have some in the car in case you're in an accident. I think that stuff is amazing. So I'm going to say, what is vanishing spray?
What is vanishing spray? I don't know if you're supposed to use vanishing spray for injuries. I don't know if that's what they that's intended for. But I can tell you what is vanishing spray, and it is definitely one of the things that was first used in the 2014-15 piece, and it is correct. You get 10 points.
Oh, isn't it that cooling spray? No,
No,
is it
it's the
something
one that they
else?
use to mark, sort of like for free kicks. They use it to mark lines on the pitch for
Oh,
players to stand out of the ball.
okay.
And
Yeah.
that's an MLS invention.
Oh,
MLS. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was in the Brazilian league used. It
Nope.
was first used in the Brazilian.
Started here in North America.
Oh, that's
Wow.
wonderful. That is wonderful. So 40 points, 10 points on the board to Margaret. Well done. And you've extended your lead to 30 points, but we still got one more box to go. But unfortunately, we didn't ask you what is vanishing spray. Otherwise, that would have been wrong. But you know, so
yeah, I would not have done well on that. No, I didn't get that.
That's unnecessary, Rohit, but yeah.
well, you still get the points. So 40 points. Meena, 2006 to 2010. Unfortunately, we don't have a choice for you, but you'll have to go the one
I
that's
guess
left. But
mine.
yeah, here we go. 2006 to 2010.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do
All
it.
right. Question number 1. Who did Sevilla beat in the 2006 final to win the Europa League? Was it Bayern Munich, Espanyol, Middlesbrough, or Porto?
I'm gonna say, because I have no idea, Bayern Munich.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Bayern Munich to get 10 points, unfortunately, is not the right answer. It is actually Middlesbrough, who they beat
Oh,
in
I wouldn't have ever guessed
2006.
Middlesbrough.
Yeah,
No.
that's why I put that
So I
question.
wasn't ever gonna get that one. Okay. Let's move on.
All right. Well,
Good job, Meena.
yes.
See, I'm doing that for you guys because I'm gonna need a lot of that.
Yeah,
Yes, I hear you.
Do we get points for
I
pointing
don't
out
know what-
spelling mistakes?
yeah.
Oh yes.
Is there a spelling mistake?
A spelling mistake gets a yellow card, Rohit.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm sorry, Rohit.
Sorry,
That's
Rohit.
What is the
minus
spelling
10.
mistake?
Oh,
What
I
is the
don't have
spelling
it
mistake?
Missing the
posted.
O, as you can tell.
Oh, is it Middlesbrough?
Oh,
I
do
thought
it!
it was Middlesbrough. Oh, okay. I will.
Hi, Julian.
Hey, hi, Julian. I can't see you because you're not on my screen, but hi. That's good. All right, question number 2. Meena, here you go. Which team won the Europa League in 2008? Was it Atletico Madrid, Zenit St. Petersburg, Shakhtar Donetsk, or Chelsea?
I'm gonna go with Chelsea.
Chelsea. So the last time we asked a question, Chelsea was the correct answer. Unfortunately, it is not the correct answer.
That's why I
It's-
said it. Just because
Yeah.
anyways, I know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, double bluff and all that, right? But no, Chelsea is not the correct
Yeah.
answer. It's actually Zenit St.
See,
Petersburg.
I never would have guessed that. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
guess
even
you've
sure that
drawn
it
the.
exists.
Next time, do the one you think is not like the
Yeah,
most.
I'm gonna have to use
Exactly.
that strategy.
Yeah, I
think.
guess you've drawn the short end, right? The last one probably
I
might.
know, but I can't be the only one who doesn't get one. So the next one better be something I can get, Rohit.
I
Yeah.
hope so. I don't know, but I hope so. All right, question number 3. Here we go. How many Europa League titles did Spanish clubs win from 2006 to 2010? So only in that period, how many did they win?
Only
Was
in
it
that-
1, 2, 3, or 4?
I'm gonna go with 1.
1. Is that your
No.
final answer?
No, it's not. I'm gonna go
Somebody
with
prompting. I would expect the other team
no,
members to keep an eye on prompting because I
no.
can't keep it.
I'm gonna go with 2.
2. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
2. And Sevilla did win 2 titles, but unfortunately, Spanish clubs won 3. Yeah, in
Oh,
2006, 2010. There's one that you missed out on, but it is 3. And so, yes, one more question left though to get on the board.
sorry, Will. I'm
It's okay.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
Go
I
Meena.
didn't know that
Go
one.
Meena. Go Meena. Go Meena.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry at all. Yes, one more question still to go. There's plenty of time to catch up. All right. Which 2 teams competed in the 2010 final? Was it Atletico Madrid and Liverpool, Liverpool and Hamburg, Fulham and Hamburg, or Atletico Madrid and Fulham?
Okay. I'm gonna go with Atletico Madrid and Liverpool.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes. And to get 10 points on the board, you picked Atletico Madrid and Liverpool. Atletico Madrid is right, but they did not play Liverpool in the final. They actually played Fulham in the final.
No.
Just, yeah, both England, both English clubs, but
Scotland.
yes, a little bit, but nonetheless. So we end. Yes, but nonetheless, a good effort though, and I think you got a lot of, you got close on a lot of them, but yeah, unfortunately, just couldn't finish. But no worries, no worries. We're still so at the end of round 1, Farhan and Margaret are in the lead with 40 points, and Meena and Will, you guys have 10 points. So, but there's plenty of time to go and to catch up. And Meena, don't worry, you're not the first person to draw blank in this one. Dahlia did that as well. So.
That's
I
That's
think
fairly traditional for football games, right?
Andre, actually, both Andre and Dahlia didn't score in the first round, in yesterday, so it's totally fine. It's quite normal that it happens. So, with plenty of time still to catch up, we now go into round 2. And Meena and Will, since you guys didn't have the choice, you guys have the choice for the next one. Do you wish to start, or do you wish to let Margaret and Farhan start?
You're
Round
called, Meena.
I say we start because then we can pick.
Well, yeah.
Can't
Well,
we?
technically, there's no boxes to pick, but you guys can start. All right. So round 2 is
Okay,
basically
so it doesn't work that
questions.
way. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, there's no boxes, but that's fine. Round 2 is questions on stats. We have 8 questions, and basically each of you will answer 2. But you have a choice. You can decide which basically you see the question, and between your teammates, you can decide who wants to answer the question. So you have a choice whether you wish to answer or you don't, but you can only answer a maximum of 2 questions. So, for example, Meena, if you answer the first 2 questions, then Will, you can only answer the last 2, or you can go alternate, like Meena answers 1, Will answers 1, like that. And so you can decide to do it either way. There is you get 10 points, of course, for the correct answer, but if you get it wrong, the other team gets a chance to steal, and they get 5 points if they get it right on a pass. So be sure that if you are picking to answer the question, that you either know, or that you just, yeah, that rest stuff, or that you're confident enough to answer it. So does that make sense?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So first question for Meena and Will, you can decide who wants to answer it. Here we go. Which country holds a record for most overall club appearances in the tournament final? So which country has had the most number of appearances of their clubs in the final? So Will or Meena, either one of you can answer it. Let me know first who's answering, and then answer, please. So that way I can keep track. So you can confer between the two of you and decide who wants to take it.
Why don't you go?
Okay, Spain.
Spain. All right. For 10 points, we'll pick Spain, and that is absolutely the correct answer. It is Spain.
I would have gotten that one.
Yeah.
Yes. But yes, but unfortunately I chose to pick first. So you move on to 20 points with that, Meena and Will. So deficit now is 20 points. Farhan and Margaret, this next question is for you. You guys, and so 1 second, I need to also mark that Will has answered 1. All right. So here we go. Question number 2. Which club holds the record for most tournament wins in the Europa League? Is it Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Juventus, or Sevilla? Margaret or Farhan, one of you can answer. You can
Margaret.
decide.
I'll let Margaret answer it. Go ahead, Margaret.
Yeah, I think it's Sevilla.
Yeah, it's an easy one, isn't it? But yes, it is the correct answer. It is Sevilla who have won the most number of tournaments in the Europa League. So Margaret has answered 1. And it's a nice one to answer, isn't it? That you get to use your 1 and you get 10 points for that. That's great.
Yes.
This is nice high quality competition. Well, maybe. Or the questions are too easy. I don't know which one it is. But anyway, question number 3. Again, Meena and Will, you guys can decide who wants to answer this next one. Who was awarded the Player of the Season award in 2020 for the Europa League only, not overall? So just Europa League Player of the Season. Was it Paul Pogba, Eve Banega, Romelu Lukaku, or Joao Moutinho? Either one of you can answer, but you need to let me know. Who wants to take? Just note, Will, if you answer this one, you can't answer the next two.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I know. That's why
Oh.
I'm holding back. Meena,
Yeah.
you take it.
okay. Paul Pogba.
Paul Pogba?
Yeah.
For 10 points, Meena answered Paul Pogba, and unfortunately, that is not correct. It is not Paul Pogba. But Farhan and Margaret, either one of you can answer. You guys have a chance to steal. You can also confer a little bit if you want. But is it Eve Banega, Romelu Lukaku, or Joao Moutinho? You get 5 points to get this one
I
right.
have no idea, Farhan. So why don't you guess?
Okay. This is I think it's Romelu Lukaku.
Is that your final answer? Are you telling me or asking? Because I can
That is
help.
the best name.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
I'm gonna say
superb name.
Romelu Lukaku.
Romelu
Romelu.
Lukaku.
Okay, is that your final answer, Romelu Lukaku?
Yeah, and it's very intimidating when you say it's your final answer because you make me feel like
Well, I just asked everyone before, like, because like, oh no, I want to change it. Romelu Lukaku for 5 points, and it is correct. It is correct. Oh, sorry about that. It is Romelu Lukaku. That is the correct answer. So you get 5
Way to
points.
go, Farhan.
yay.
Yay. All right. So the next question is for you guys, Farhan and Margaret. Either one of you can choose to answer that one. But please note if Margaret answers, she can't or won't have to answer any more of the questions in this round. So question number 4. Who was the first player ever to be awarded with the Player of the Season award in 2017? So 2017 was the first year that they had an award for Player of the Season in the Europa League. And who was the first player to win it? Was it Antoine Griezmann, Paul Pogba, Eden Hazard, or Matthijs de Ligt?
Mark,
Either one of you can answer. So
do you want me to go or do you want to take a stab at it?
I don't have any idea.
Yeah,
So
it's I'm in the same boat. Okay, I'll try.
then I should go.
Yes, perfect. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Well then, I also really think Paul Pogba should win something because he didn't win it last time. So I'd like to say, who is Paul Pogba?
I like
who is
that.
Paul Pogba? Well, he did win the World Cup, so there's an answer there.
Yes.
And he also was the first player ever to be awarded the Player of the Season award. So you're absolutely right. It is Paul Pogba. You guys on a roll here. Margaret, did you like hustle all of us and you're thinking you don't know this stuff and you actually do? Because you're doing this thing.
You've heard my rationale for my answers, Farhan. So
Yes, but it is 65 points now for Farhan and Margaret. And Margaret, you've used both your the quota for your 2 questions, so you cannot or won't have to answer any of the other questions. That's all in Farhan to get the other 20 points. But Meena and Will, you're on 1 each. So the next one is for you guys. What do these managers have in common? Juan de Ramos, Julen Lopetegui, and Unai Emery. They've all won the Europa League with Sevilla. They've all won the Europa League at least twice. They've all never lost a Europa League final or all of them. Either one of you can answer this one. So
Oh, this is a good one.
Me?
I don't have a clue.
I don't have a clue either. So
You go first.
I will use my amazing skill at guessing that has so far gotten me none. I'm gonna go with they have all won the Europa League at least twice.
it's twice. Is that your final answer?
Sure.
Sure. Right. To get the 10 points on the board, Meena picked they've all won the Europa League at least twice. Unfortunately, that is
You're
not
gonna do
correct.
that.
That is not. So another chance for a steal. I almost forgot actually if there was a steal with that. I just remembered last moment I was going to say the answer. But Margaret and Farhan, a chance to further extend the lead. Is it 1, 2, or 1, 3, or 4? Is it that they won the Europa League with Sevilla? Have they never lost a Europa League final, or all of the above?
Well,
I think it might be all of the above. Farhan, we can confer, right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But
Unai Emery actually just won. Was it with Sevilla? No, that wasn't with Sevilla. Was that with Sevilla? I think it was with Sevilla. Yeah. So Sevilla won last year against Manchester United, and he was the coach of that team. So I think it's 1 for some reason.
Okay, then let's go with 1.
Okay. Did you say that Unai Emery won the Europa League with Sevilla? Because he did not. It was actually Julen Lopetegui who won the Europa League with Sevilla. But unfortunately, we don't deduct points for inaccuracy. You are correct. It is one. They've all won the Europa League with Sevilla. That is the correct answer. So Unai Emery has lost the Europa League final with Arsenal, and
Good luck.
Wait, are we
here we go.
wrong? Or
All won the Europa League with Sevilla. So that is the correct answer.
Oh, it's
Oh,
correct.
okay.
You
No,
got
it's
the-
correct. It is correct. The only thing is what he got wrong was that the fact that Unai Emery won it with Sevilla last year. It was actually Lopetegui who won it, but that is the answer. So number 1. All right, question number 6 for Farhan and Margaret. Farhan, actually you have to answer both of them. So this is one is for you. What do these clubs have in common? Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, and Sevilla. They've all won the Europa League at least twice. They've all never lost in a final. They've all beaten a team from their own country in at least one final, or all of the above.
Hmm.
I have no idea. Can I phone a friend?
No, you can't.
Yeah. Can we not use that phone a friend thing?
Can I phone a
No,
friend?
we can't.
What kind of show is this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Well, you don't get to be a millionaire on this show, sadly. Well, you might be a millionaire in some countries with your
Yeah.
with your Canadian dollars, but yeah.
Yeah, that's close to a yellow. Be careful, Roy. I'm gonna say they have all never lost the final.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Unfortunately, the streak ends. That is not correct. It is not that they've all never lost in a final. So Maria, Meena and Will, you have a chance to steal. Is it 1, 3, or 4? Is it that they've all won the Europa League at least twice? They've all beaten a team from their own country in at least one final, or all of the above? Either
Any
one
thought,
of you.
any thought, Meena?
Are we allowed to confirm? I guess we're allowed to. I don't
Yes,
know.
for this one is
I
fine.
don't know why you're asking me, but I don't even think I'm allowed to answer. Am I? I've already answered
Well, this
twice.
is on
No,
the
but this
steal,
is
so we
steal,
can
so it's
confirm.
fine.
Yeah, but so yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Let's go with number 3.
Number 3, they've all beaten a team from their own country in at least one final. Well, that is sort of correct. They have beaten a team from their own country in at least one final. They've also never lost in a final, and they have all won the Europa League at least
Oh,
twice. So the correct answer is all of the above.
Ah,
All of the
Darn.
above. So anyway, no worries. Yeah, that was a little bit of trick that after all of those not being all of the above, this one was all of the above. But anyway, question number 7. I believe, Will, this one is for you. So here we go. Final question for you. Who scored the most goals in the 2019-2020 season of the Europa League? Was it Romelu Lukaku, Luke De Jong, Bruno Fernandes, or Raul Jimenez?
you didn't bother with the Luke de Jong. Um,
That's a yellow. You.
yeah, I know. Let's go with it. Lukaku!
Is that your final answer, Romelu
Yeah.
Lukaku? Yes. So to take 10 points, Romelu Lukaku, unfortunately, that is not correct. It wasn't Romelu Lukaku who was the top scorer. Margaret and Farhan, you have a chance for a steal. Is it Luke De Jong, or maybe not, Bruno Fernandes, or Raul Jimenez?
I thought it was Lukaku. I thought it.
It's probably a Spanish guy.
Well, none of them are Spanish, so
Aren't they? Not even Raul Jimenez?
he's Mexican.
Oh,
I think
Oh.
Margaret Bruno Fernandes. He plays for Manchester United, and they had gone, I think, to the semifinals that year. So, and he was like the leading guy for the team. You wanna?
Well,
That's
let's
my.
do the loyal thing. Let's go for the Man U guy.
Even if we're wrong, we're right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
beautiful.
Bruno Fernandes to get 5 points, and I'm moving my pen towards my paper because that is correct. It is Bruno Fernandes, but he didn't score all of his goals for United. He actually scored some of them for Sporting Lisbon because that is who he played for in the first half of the season. So 75 points for Farhan and Margaret, and a chance to go 85 with this last question for you. Who was the top scorer in the 2018-2019 season of the Europa League? So 2018-2019, was it Olivier Giroud, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Ciro Immobile, or Andre Silva?
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
And Farhan, you're very good at steals, but not very good at getting your own ones right. That is incorrect. It is not Pierre-Emerick
Oh,
Aubameyang. A chance to get 5 points for Wilhelmina. Is it Wilhelmina? Is it Olivier Giroud, Ciro Immobile, or Andre Silva? Either one of you can answer, obviously.
Meena?
Okay, I'm gonna go with Ciro Immobile because I think that's a really cool name. So let's just
It
go with
is
that guy.
cool.
It is a cool name, eh?
It sounds like a gas station or
Yeah.
something, you know?
Ciro
And
Immobile, is that your final answer?
he got some Euro Cup action too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so final answer, Ciro Immobile, to get 5 points. Unfortunately, that is not correct. What cool name that it may be, the correct answer is actually Olivier Giroud, who was the
Oh.
top scorer. So World Cup winner with France as well, but yes,
Handsome
top
man,
scorer in the
very
final.
handsome.
Yeah. Anyway, no worries. All right. So at the end of round two, and it looks like Farhan and Maria have extended their lead. You guys are now on 75 points, and Will and Meena, you are on 20 points. But we've got one more round, 12 questions to go, and our final round is all you can answer, kind of like an all you can eat buffet thing, but still a little bit different. So in this one, we go Margaret and Farhan, since you guys uh, had the option in the first round. You guys can decide whether you want to start or you want to go second. So between you guys, you can decide.
Well, does Will still have to leave early?
Uh,
Eight,
yes,
yeah,
he does.
8:45.
Yeah,
Oh,
we got
8:45. Oh, you've got a bit of
20
time. Okay.
minutes. Yeah.
Farhan, what should we do?
Uh,
Play.
let's play. Let's
All
play.
right,
Play.
you guys will start. All right, you guys can start. It is simple, 12 questions. We go one by one. You can confer in teams for this round, so you can decide who wants to answer. There's no quotas, there's nothing, so anybody can shout out the answer like within your own team. That's your question. You get 10 points for a correct answer, and if you get it wrong, then the other team can steal it for 5 points. So it's pretty simple. But don't just shout. I mean, like when I say anybody can shout, means anybody within the team. So it's not like whoever answers, because I can't keep track that way. So we'll start with Margaret and Farhan for the first question. Here we go. So either one of you can answer. Obviously, no quotas. As I said, you can also confer a little bit if you want. So which club won the first ever Europa League tournament in 2009? So after its rebranding, so it was still there was still a competition before that, but it just changed its name in 2008. And the first team that won it in 2009, which one was it? Was it Dynamo Kiev, Shakhtar Donetsk, Hamburg, or Werder Bremen?
What do you think? Any idea?
I have legit no idea. Who?
So shall we just guess?
Go ahead, Mark.
I want to guess Hamburg.
We're going
Hamburg,
with
is that your final answer?
Yeah, sure.
Hamburg for 10 points. Unfortunately, that is not correct. It is not Hamburg. So, Wilhelmina, chance to steal. Was it Dynamo Kiev, Shakhtar Donetsk, or Werder Bremen?
Well, any idea?
Meena? Okay, I'm thinking Dynamo Kiev.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I like that name.
Dynamo Kiev for the 5 points. And it was won by Ukrainian team, but it wasn't
Oh.
Dynamo Kiev. It was
Oh, it was
Shakhtar
Shakhtar.
Donetsk who won it.
Oh, which is
So,
another
no
terrible
ways,
thing.
no ways. Still plenty of time left. Meena and Will, this is your question for 10 points. That wasn't your question anyway, so it doesn't matter, right? So here we go. Question number 2. Which club won the most recent Europa League tournament in 2021? Was it Manchester United, Roma, Sevilla, or Villarreal?
Villarreal.
Villarreal, is that your final answer?
Yep.
I don't even know if I'm bothering to answer. It is actually correct. It is Villarreal who won the most recent one. So you get 30 points for that.
Yay!
Yes, they beat Manchester United in the final, sadly. But
Yay.
anyway, so 30 points. Move on to 30 points. The gap is now only 45 points. So,
Only.
Oh.
well, you never know these things. In the last round, they move very fast. So you never realize how quickly things can change hands. Farhan knows. You can ask him later on.
Oh
But
gosh.
not kidding.
Yeah, red card for that. That was
Unnecessary.
low. That was a low
Yeah.
blow.
I should have brought cards.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I
I
get
have-
one yellow card from
have
each one before
lost.
I can get a red card, right? So this is plenty of time. But anyway, question number 3 for you, Farhan and Margaret. Which of these is true about CSKA Moscow's win over Sporting CP or Sporting Club de Portugal in 2005? They were the first Russian team to win a European trophy, either Europa League or Champions League. They were the first one to win. They didn't have a single player in the top 10 tournament goal scorers. The final was played in Sporting CP's home stadium, or all of the above.
This feels like an all of the above kind of things, Margaret. What do you think?
Do you think? Yeah. There was another Russian team that won. It was St. Petersburg, but I don't know when.
That's a good one. Okay, so it might not be all of the
But
above.
they might have been the first
Okay,
in 2005.
5.
I'm happy to go with your all of the above. Would Rohit do that though? That would be 2 all of the above in a row.
It's like a psychology question now,
No,
isn't it?
Yes.
What would Rohit do?
Buffs, though. I think he likes to throw them in there from time to time.
Yeah.
He looks
Oh,
like an all of the above kind of guy. So that's
Okay. Yeah. So let's say all of the above.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
sure. Yeah.
All right. To take it to 85 points, you chose all of the above and you made it a whole psychology question. But if I had yellow cards, I would give one for that probably. But it is correct. It is all of the above. All of the above. Yes.
It's not a yellow
CSKA
card if
Moscow
you're
were the
right.
first Russian team ever to win a European competition. They won it in Sporting Lisbon's home stadium, and they didn't have any of the top 10 tournament goal scorers in their team. So 85 points. You guys move on to, and next question for Will and Meena. Here we go. Which of these is true about Sevilla's win over Liverpool in 2016? It was Liverpool's first ever defeat in a Europa League final. It was Sevilla's third consecutive Europa League win. Liverpool scored the first goal in the game, or all of the above.
And I remember not watching that game.
Liverpool's your team, though, right?
Yeah.
What's your
And
gut
that's why I
telling
should
you?
know this.
Yeah. What's your gut telling you? Do you
My
think
gut's telling me if you're going to go with such a mundane details, Liverpool scored the first goal. I'd go with all of the above just for fun. What do you think?
Sure. I was thinking that too.
Okay, I think I should deduct one just for calling one of my choices mundane, but
I get the card.
That's
I
a
get the
yellow.
card.
I know I will
It's
overlook
okay.
that one because all of
that'll mundane. Yeah.
okay, yeah, well, I will overlook that one because I will just assume that it's because you guys are losing. But anyway, it is correct. It is all of the above. So that is absolutely correct. So
Woohoo!
yes, 40
Yeah.
points to that.
That's trivia. That's trivia. Who scored the first goal?
Yeah.
Do you know the answer to that question?
Well, I do now.
No. Yeah. Okay. Who scored? Well, do you know the player who scored the goal?
Fred, what's his name? It wasn't Suarez.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So we don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to zip forward. It was actually Daniel Sturridge.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah. Suarez wasn't at Liverpool at that point. He had already left by then.
I miss him.
Oh. All right. Question number 5 for Farhan and Margaret. Not a lot of steals in this one, which is kind of interesting and wonderful. Yeah, you guys are getting everyone. So, how many teams compete in the group stage of the tournament? Is it 36, 40, 44, or 48?
I think it's 36. But I
I'm-
could be thinking about the Euro Cup too. So
No, I think you're right on this, Margaret. I was feeling 36 as well.
were you? Okay. Then what is 36?
It's 36 for 400. Please.
Well, I can tell you for a fact 36 teams do not compete in the Euro Cup either. So you're
that's
definitely
right.
wrong. Very wrong on that. And 36 teams do not compete in the group stage of the tournament either. So that is incorrect. It is not 36. So, Will and Meena, chance for a steal. Do you think it's 40, 44, or 48?
48.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, they have to get the team from Liechtenstein in there somehow.
Well, it is correct. It is 48 teams who compete in the group stages of the tournament. So you guys, you get 5 points there. So the gap has now been cut to 40 points. It's now just 40 points. And you guys have a question in hand as well. So you can make it 30 if you get the next one right. So question number 6. How many teams dropped down from the Champions League to the first knockout round of the Europa League? Is it 4, 6, 8, or 10?
The first round.
So the first round after the group stage, just to be
Yeah.
clear.
Oh my. I should know this. I'm gonna have to say, Meena, what do you think about 8?
Sure, I was thinking either 4 or 8.
Let's go with
Logic,
8.
don't ask me what my logic is, but those
Yeah.
two numbers sound like they would be.
So
It's
Good
based,
answer.
it's
Good
based
answer.
on it's based on the number of groups in Champions League. Yeah, I'm thinking 8.
8, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, I'll give that one as a Meena answer, and that is correct. It is 8. So Meena, you got that
Hey.
one right.
You go, girl. You go, girl.
55 points. So the gap is now, we're halfway through the final round, and the gap is only 30 points. So, still plenty of points to play for. And here's question number 7 for, it's 85-55 right now. And question number 7 for Farhan and Margaret. Which of these teams have never won a Europa League tournament, or has never won a Europa League tournament? Is it Arsenal, Valencia, Galatasaray, or PSV Eindhoven?
Well, Will's wearing I think, a Valencia jersey right now, so I'm just gonna say Valencia and see how he reacts in this. Um, hmm. I think it might be Arsenal. I think it
You're
might be.
asking me? Arsenal, is that your final answer? I don't know.
I'm actually conferring with Margaret, but
Oh,
thank you.
yeah, sure.
I actually think Arsenal has won.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I think they dropped down and ended up winning one.
Okay.
Mm.
So I trust you on that. I trust you on that, Margaret. So
Arsenal, is that your final answer?
No, not yet. No. And I don't know where Galatasaray is.
that's a Turkey.
Galatasaray.
That's
Turkey.
Galatasaray is in Turkey. PSV Eindhoven.
Oh, Turkey. Turkey won the first one.
Yeah, I legit don't know. So what do you feel, Margaret? What sits well with you? Valencia, Galatasaray, PSV Eindhoven.
I think it is either Eindhoven or Arsenal.
Okay. I think just playing on Rohit again, I think he's trying to put Arsenal in there just to make it seem like they won. I don't think they've won Europa League.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's go Arsenal then.
Okay.
Arsenal?
Okay.
Final
Yeah.
answer? Yeah. Okay. Since we're running out of time, I will say that Arsenal is the correct answer. They have not won a Europa League tournament.
Oh, very
So
good.
that is correct. You guys went all around, but yes, that is correct. So you guys move on to 95 points. Yes, that would probably be nice to see Helen's reaction for that question. She was
Yeah, that was for Helen, wasn't it? Yeah,
to
yeah.
all the digs I do. Well, I did take quite a few digs at Arsenal yesterday, so there's no ways. All right, question number 8. Here we go. But then Meena, this one's for you. Which manager has won the most number of Europa League tournaments? So manager, doesn't matter how many clubs they've managed, but which manager has won the most number? Is it Juan de Ramos, Unai Emery, Jose Mourinho, or Rafael Benitez?
I got to go with Rafa.
Rafa, is that your final answer?
Meena, any thoughts?
Yeah.
All right, Rafael Benitez to get 10 points, and unfortunately, that is
Oh.
incorrect. It is not Rafael Benitez.
Is it Unai?
So,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no, nothing. I forgot that they have to. Okay, nothing.
All right. Well, Farhan and Margaret, do you guys have a chance for a steal? Juan de Ramos, Unai Emery, or Jose Mourinho?
Margaret, Unai Emery. I think it's Unai Emery.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Yeah.
Unai Emery for 5 points. You are absolutely correct. It is Unai Emery.
Man,
Who has won the most.
that was my guess. Anyways.
Meena, sometimes
I
you
could
gotta
have
back
actually
your own
legitimately
conviction.
me up.
guessed one. I know I didn't know. I'm just.
All right, so
I didn't
Farhan and
actually
Margaret, you
know,
guys have
but I
moved
would
into
have
triple
gone for him.
figures with that. You're now at 100 points.
Woohoo.
And we've got 4 more questions to go. Points difference could be a factor, so still try to get the points. You never know what might happen. So here we go. Question number 9 for you guys, Farhan and Margaret. Which player has won the most number of Europa League titles? Is it Jose Antonio Reyes, Ever Banega, Jesus Navas, or Kevin Gamero?
Too many Spanish names. I really don't know.
Well, one of them is French and one of them is Argentinian.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I have no. I want to say just Navas because he played for Sevilla,
Oh, okay.
but that's just a guess. That's the honest truth.
I think we should go with Jesus.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
So
Jesus never.
Jesus Navas, your final answer?
Yes.
Jesus Navas, he did win a Europa League title with Sevilla. You're correct, but he does not have the most number of Europa League titles. That is incorrect. So Jesus Navas is not correct. So chance for a steal for Maria, for Meena. Why do I keep saying Maria? Meena and Will. Is it Jose Antonio Reyes, Ever Banega, or Kevin Gamero?
It's yours, Meena.
Yes or no? Okay. I'm gonna go with Kevin Gamero.
Kevin Gamero, is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. It is not Kevin
Is
Gamero.
it Jose?
Yes, it is Jose Antonio Reyes, the
Oh.
late Jose Antonio Reyes, sadly.
Oh.
Yes, he has won 5 Europa League titles, the most.
Oh.
So, yes. But
That
no
one
worries, no worries.
stings.
Still 4 more questions to go.
Yeah.
And next one for Farhan and Margaret.
No.
So here we go. Which city hosted the 2019 Europa League final? Which city, right? Was it Istanbul, Prague, Stockholm, or Baku?
It was Baku.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
I very confidently said Baku, and you are correct. It was Baku that hosted the 2019 Europa League final. So 110 points with that. Meena and Will, here's your question. Question number 10. Which city hosted the 2020 Europa League final? Was it Cologne, Hamburg, Munich, or Berlin?
I'm thinking Munich.
Yeah, Munich seems familiar.
It's a beautiful stadium.
Yeah. I don't yeah. Let's go with Munich. I would normally go with Hamburg because I love Hamburg, but I'll go with Munich because it feels like it could be right.
Munich for 10 points. Unfortunately, that is not correct. It's not Munich. If it was Champions League final, that might have made sense, but Munich probably doesn't degrade itself to hosting Europa League finals. I don't know. I'm kidding. But Margaret and Farhan, a chance to steal. Do you think it's Cologne, Hamburg, or Berlin?
Well, do you have
Margaret?
any idea, Farhan?
I don't remember. I have no idea. So why don't you take a stab at it, Margaret?
Well, Cologne is very tiny, but Mina does love Hamburg. So, so the only things I know. And Berlin is a beautiful city. It's larger. You know, Berlin is the capital. So maybe it's Berlin to host the big final. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, what is Berlin?
Well, Berlin is not the host of the 2020 Europa League final. It's not Hamburg either. It's actually
It's
Cologne that
Cologne.
hosted.
Too
Yeah.
tiny. Too
Yes, and because it's
Oh.
tiny, so they probably didn't have a lot of COVID-19 infections and things like that, so
Oh,
they
That
could
makes
host it.
sense. That makes sense.
That is right. It's Cologne. So anyway, 2 questions to go. This one for Farhan and Margaret, your final question for today. And how many different Spanish clubs? So how many different Spanish clubs have won the Europa League? Not overall titles, just the number of the clubs. Is it 4, 5, 6, or 7?
I swear this question was given earlier. Am I?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
no, I don't think so. So, I mean, how many are there? There's Valencia, there's Sevilla. We've seen a couple of other names, I think, right? I'm trying to
Atletico.
think.
Yeah, he said Atletico
Bilbao,
Madrid. Bilbao.
Bilbao.
So that's 4.
Was there a Madrid team?
Atletico Madrid, but we said that one as well. So we have 4. Valencia. That's one of Will's.
Yeah, Valencia,
Yeah.
Sevilla, Madrid, Bilbao.
Mm-hmm. I think
Right,
that's
we're almost
5.
at time, so I would ask you to speed it up a
Oh,
little.
okay. So
Oh, sorry.
4 or 5? 5?
Yeah, I'm cool with 5.
5.
Yeah.
5. And you pick 5 for 10 points, and it is correct. It is 5. 5 is the correct answer. The 5 teams that have won it, but not the ones that you were thinking. The ones you missed is actually Real Madrid that have won, and Athletic Bilbao have not won. So it is 5. 5 is correct. So Valencia, Sevilla, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, and which was the 5th one? Well, there was one more. Villarreal. Villarreal have won it. So that's 5 that you have. All right, awesome. Question number 12, the final one for Meena and Will to reduce the points gap a little bit, and it's 120 points. So here we go. How many different English clubs have won the Europa League? So same, but English clubs. Is it 4, 5, 6, or 7?
I mean, even Ipswich Town has won it. I'd go with 7. Meena,
Yeah?
your thoughts? Yeah,
I mean, sure.
it's a lot of different clubs.
Sure.
Ah!
Oh.
No. Sorry, I just went back a little bit.
Oh.
Sorry,
Oh.
that was the previous question.
Oh, come on.
Sorry. I was just saying because I put the number wrong. It's actually question 11. So sorry about that. But it's actually question 12, and you pick 7. Unfortunately, 7 is incorrect. It is not 7. But Margaret and Farhan, a chance to steal. And,
Okay, guys, my
Sure.
work is done here. I have to go to a football match.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining. Will,
Yeah.
happy to
I'm
have you.
so
See you.
sorry. I was such
Take
a
it.
bad teammate.
No, it's
Bye.
Amazing,
See you
Meena.
later.
Yeah.
all right. Farhan and Margaret, your chance to steal.
Your chance to beat us by even more. Go for it.
4, 5, or 6.
Do you think it's 5 again?
Yeah,
Or do you more?
let's say 5. I think. What do you think, Margaret?
I'm not sure. Like, how many English teams?
So there's,
okay.
Manchester United, Chelsea won.
Right.
Liverpool. I don't know.
Yeah. Right? So maybe 4 or 5?
Which, yeah, it might be 4. I think yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I think 4 is more appropriate. I can't.
Okay, let's say 4.
Is that your final answer? 4?
Yes.
Yeah. So one went for the highest spectrum, which was 7, and that was incorrect. The other team went for the lowest spectrum, which was 4. And unfortunately, that is also incorrect because it is 5. 5 English teams have won it. It is Tottenham, Ipswich, Manchester United, Chelsea, and Liverpool. So those are the 5 that have won it. So yes, Tottenham. Yes, they won a Europa League, and Arsenal have not. Anyway, so I'm not take on that one. But our final score at the end of round 3, and a resounding win for Team Margaret and Farhan with 120 points.
Wow.
You actually got more than what Helen and Mike got. They got 115. You guys have broken that record. 120. Meena and Will, you guys did very well to get you got 55 points. Thank you very much for that. And so with that, we have Margaret and Farhan taking top spot in Group B for now with 120 points, and you also have a 65 points difference. So that's wonderful. And well, and with that, we come to an end of match day 2. And thank you so much. Congratulations, first of all, to Margaret and Farhan for winning this round. Well done. Yes, and thank you so much to Will and Meena. Will forgot to turn his computer off, but
Yeah,
thanks
I
so
will.
much to Will and Meena
Even though I
for
lost, I'm
participating.
still gonna
Yes,
do this.
Well done,
yes,
Meena. Well done.
yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. You did your best, and there's so many occasions when you were close to the answer, but then sometimes you pick the
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Just
There's
happens,
that
right?
being
So
close.
close.
Yeah, luck wasn't
Yeah.
on your side. Yeah, it just happens. But I think Margaret has hustled everyone into thinking that she is not very good at football, and like it's like
No,
the
I think Margaret studied. I do. I sense that you studied. You did
I
some
read a
studying.
list. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
there you
yeah.
go. Well, I mean, yeah, it's
You know why I didn't get any is because there were no questions about Iker Casillas and Sarah Carbonaro. That's why.
Okay.
That because if there were questions about them, I'd be
Yeah.
able to win all of those questions.
well, anyway, well, sorry, Pan, you had a thing to comment?
I was gonna say then Mina's best suited for the Champions League group. Then you should have put her.
That's right.
It's the draw. I didn't pick. I just picked I just did a random draw, and those are the names that came out, and that's how it is. Anyway, we'll be yeah. I mean, anyway, but thank you so much, Meena and Will. Thank you so much, Margaret and Farhan. We'll be back again for match day 3, which will unfortunately we have had a bit of a scheduling change. So match day 3 is actually now going to be we're gonna have Farhan and Margaret back again, and they're gonna take on Maria and Jihan in that
Ooh.
one, and that is going to be on. Unfortunately, that's going to be on the European Championships, which I think Meena and Will would have been much more suited to that. But unfortunately, it's going to be the European Championships. And Margaret and Farhan, if you win that one, you could very well go on to win the group. So you could wrap it up if you win that, if you win that game. So a lot riding on that one. So but we'll be back for that one. Meena and Will, you will be coming back for next match day, which will be the final one against Gian and Maria. That will be on Spanish League questions. Well, there'll be Iker Casillas questions maybe in that one,
Maybe.
Spanish League one. So
There you go.
But it's not about his love life, so I don't know. I don't
yeah,
know.
we're not a football gossip channel,
That's the stuff I
unfortunately.
know.
So we don't. But maybe we can. Maybe that can be another offshoot subsidiary once we're big enough for it. I mean, football gossip, but yes, but that'll be our next one. So stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and also share your comments on the video. What kind of questions do you want to see? Do you have? Do you think you can? You can also answer questions as we go along. So that would be wonderful. Let us know what you think of this, and we will. Sorry, why is there a yellow card out?
And did you think Rohit's yellow cards were justified? Please let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, just keep in mind that I have the power to block people from my channel. So, no, I'm kidding. I probably won't. I'm not that big to block people. We need the viewers, and so yeah, so feel free to criticize my hosting skills in the comments definitely. But thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again back again soon for the next one. Stay tuned. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye.
Hey.